So step one here is to go ahead and go look for the Java SE Development Kit, or the JDK. So I just did a search for Java JDK. It doesn't really matter what you go get. They're all going to work. 13 seems like it's going to be the newest available release for us. So that's what I quickly went through and clicked through for you guys. So Java download, good enough. We can even go this way, that's true. So really that's all we need to do is go ahead and grab the I'm not really happy with that download. So it's Java JDK. And I'm, again, just here for the 13 edition because that one was released really very, very recently. If we scroll down just a little bit, you can see we've got the two Mac OS ones. We've got the difficult extension to have to deal with and the easy extension to have to deal with. Just grab the DMG. That's the easiest one. I always forget to accept the license agreement, so I need to do that 2 times. Once we've gone ahead and clicked on that, it's downloading and away we go. Next, after we've already grabbed the download, I'm going to go right in through downloads, and here's my JDK. So I'm going to go ahead and open that. You're going to see the window that I'm moving incomprehensibly over there. All you have to do is double click the package, and this is going to take you through an entirely standard install process for that. It goes really quickly. This is not like a powerhouse of a Mac, and away we go. Move to trash is nice to save you a couple of 100 megabytes when it's done, and that is it. You now have Java installed on your system. Next, we're going to go through and grab Visual Studio Code. Remember, there's a big difference between Visual Studio and Visual Studio Code, so be sure that when you're either using the links or searching, you're doing Visual Studio Code, not Visual Studio. So we click through to there. It's pretty simple. We just go grab the Mac download, and we let it do its thing. All in all, the download is 80 some odd megabytes, not entirely large. When it's done, maybe yours will automatically come up, maybe not. If it does, go ahead and open it. We'll give it a moment here. And really all we need to do is take this Visual Studio Code. Mine is called 2 because I just did this a little while ago. I'm going to rename that. You won't have to do that. All you have to do is drag this Visual Studio Code app over here to your applications folder, and away you go. That's it. We want to replace it if you've already got it, because that's the new version. That's it. Now Visual Studio Code is installed. Now that you have Visual Studio Code, my apologies, Visual Studio Code actually installed, the next big piece is opening it. So we're going to open Visual Studio Code. For those of you who wanted the keyboard shortcut there, that was Command and Spacebar. This I should have expected. The warning there said I can't prove who the developer here is. So if you get that issue, if you right click Visual Studio Code, you do have a right click, and you hit the option button. This time when you open it, it's going to be okay to open. So I'll do that one more time. I will come in through Applications. I will come down to Visual Studio Code and I will right click it. If you hold down the Option key, you'll notice we get a little bit of a different look to our menu here. Get Info turns to Show Inspector, for me anyway, and Copy turns to Copy as Path Name. Just while you're holding down the Option button, hit Open, and you can open Visual Studio Code. We give it just a moment, and the first time it opens is going to be the slowest, but after that, that's going to open much more quickly. And that's it. Now we have Visual Studio Code loaded and installed here on our Macs, and we can continue with the Java extensions pack. So over here, and this is the code.visualstudio.com link that I have for you here in Eagle. If we scroll down, this is what you're looking for, the Java extension pack. Really, it's just as easy as clicking on that link and saying install. It's going to say, hey, just a second, Visual Studio Code is required, and that's going to be okay. We can open Visual Studio Code. Here's our extension, and we can say install. This does not take very long at all, because now that I've said it, there it goes. Boom, here we are. We have Visual Studio Code installed, and we have the Java developers packages installed, and everything is open, running, and ready to go.